Where's the music, man? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you feel it? All the energy in the universe right now. Just swirling around. Kind of chaotic, you know. Everybody's in it. 5 o'clock rush hour on the West Coast, you know. Oh, all that energy. It can be toxic, you know, unless we don't allow it. Because we are in charge. We manifest whatever we want to manifest. So, right now, we'll take some breaths in. And as we exhale, we're going to let all that stress just go away. Into the belly like a baby. Oh, feel the stress leave your body. Another inhalation. Oh. Progress, not perfection. Think of a baby's belly and the way it just gets all. We often suck our bellies in, you know, to not look fat. But that's okay. This is about being fat, so fill up the belly. And the final exhalation. Oh, yes. Now that we're feeling somewhat grounded. I hope my partner Kevin is grounded. I don't know. My eyes are closed. I don't know. But today is a beautiful day, full of gratitude. We're in the holiday season. Thank God for Amazon. It makes everything that much easier. Yes. The monopoly known as Amazon. And with that, we'll have a peaceful journey in our podcast today. We have a very special guest. All right, we'll bring you back to consciousness now. And here we go. And I'll snap my fingers and we're here. Hey, man, come out of it. Hi, Kevin Suker.
Wow.
The Sookster in the house, man.
I'm enlightened.
Hey, man. Hey, what do you want to say? We're here. We're Sajak, celebrity magician. Yeah. You guys are just whack. This is a podcast about nothing. It's silly. It's so stupid. And the meditation is total BS. I understand there's no foul language on the show anymore. Is that true?
All the foul language has been removed for the show. We're actually running through an AI filter that pulls all the foul language out in real time.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You look good, Sookster. Hey, look, I'm going to do a magic trick for you. What do you think? Nah, I won't do magic. I can't. You can tell I got no arms, right?
Where'd your arms go, Murray?
I made them disappear, and I haven't figured out how to get them back. You know, my new gig over there at the Stratosphere. I got to figure out my arms before the gig starts. I don't know when it starts, but I got no arms. So it was about. I got to do about, right? I'm from Canada. All right, Murray Sawchuck here, celebrity magician. Have a good show. Okay, bye.
Wow, Murray's at the top of the show this time.
Armless. What's going on with that guy, man?
Man,
did you play golf today?
I didn't. I did not play golf today. Did you happen to play golf today?
I did not, and I was not able to go to lunch with you because you wouldn't change locations. Patrick, what's up, buddy? Man, he is loyal. He is always on, isn't he?
He's seen 40 episodes, that gentleman, and we love him for it. Can I ask a question? Like, do we have to sit through all of this enlightened bullshit at the top of every episode with you, or can we change?
I did that for you. I thought you wanted to do
that.
Man, I could care less.
It's old.
Okay, so you're going to be like that. What? Could you be more gentle with me about that? Why are you going to be so?
I thought what makes our relationship so wonderful is the fact that we can just be real with each other.
I'm getting kind of tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. You know, it's like it's getting kind of old. Brian Greenfarb, say hi to Brian. Brian, what? Oh,
hi,
yeah.
Brian. He
on the Yacht Rock. Yeah.
Look at that, Brian. I watched 1 hour and 40-minute special on Yacht Rock to see Kevin Suker for 6.2 seconds. Consider yourself graced, Brian.
Brian, let me tell you something. I was up late. Jolie was asleep, and I start watching this documentary, and I missed the beginning of it. And then I went back and watched the beginning, and I know that Kevin was performing. He was on stage while I was watching it, so I sent him a text. Oh my God, I watched this great Yacht Rock. You got to watch it. I didn't even know Kevin was on it until he sent something to me about it. I didn't see you in it. I missed it. I guess was it during the credits at the end? Is that what it was?
No, No, I have a show, Michael, and we play every Friday and Saturday when we're not on the road at the Venetian, which is on the Las Vegas Strip.
And we were promoting again, I see.
No, I'm just telling you that's what I was doing. I was backstage before our show went on, and all of a sudden my phone started going ding, 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 and they were coming in from all around the country, and people were saying, we're watching this Yacht Rock thing, and there's a nice little cameo from you. So I was very grateful, and it was very kind for everybody. But I find it cooler the story how you just casually didn't even see me.
No. I had to go back and only because I missed the beginning of it, right? And I was a little sensitive to it because they showed a lot of Yachtly crew on it, and I'm like, where's the top three, right? They're not top three. The Docksiders are top three. So I was surprised, but I didn't watch the credits to the end, so I didn't. When you sent me the video of you in it, I thought you were being funny. That's why I said to you,
"Oh, that's so funny." Yeah, no,
man.
No. We were in the opening at the top of the show.
Do you see how I missed it though? Because I tuned into it; it had already started, and I watched the whole thing and went back to watch the beginning of it.
I just thought you purposefully didn't see me because
man, are you kidding me? I'd be so proud, bro. My friends that's a major. God. It was such a beautifully done piece about yacht rock, and if anybody is watching that hasn't seen it, I want to say a quick shout out to Elizabeth Yaga. I would love to have Elizabeth on the show. Could we have Elizabeth on the show?
Does she speak English or is it just the French?
She'll do French for you. And Elizabeth, chime in if you're available and want to do the show with us. We'd love to have you. You're such a talent.
Elizabeth, let me know if you'd like to co-host one time. I think Michael needs to take a little bit of a time out.
What's going on? Are you mad at me or something?
I'm not at all. You've got this wonderful new technology that you're going to be installing in your studio.
I already got. Dude.
And I think we're going to have to take a pause, right? You're going to have to take a pause. What are you doing?
I can't get the camera to it. Hold on. There's the switcher. Look, can you see the camera right there? And I can just change the cameras. Camera 2, camera 3. It's amazing. Got a blue screen. Anyway, I'm learning this technology for the studio here to have an amazing setup for live 4-camera streaming or recording and full on audio. Totally pro. I don't know how to use it yet. I'm just got the stuff. But yeah, I've been a little distracted.
Why would you ask if I'm angry with you?
Because you start to show off right away, kind of being mean, man. And I wasn't ready for that. I missed you. I wanted to be kind with you, and you just come up being
I'm very kind. I was just being direct. You asked me to keep our relationship direct. Let's be upfront with each other. And we're playing the subtitles today.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, you always do it, and I got an opportunity. Is that why you're being a bit of a dick so I can use the banner?
Wow. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I want to apologize to the 3 people watching if I am being a dick to Michael. It's not my intent. And apparently it's bullshit, right?
Can you be more sincere when you make this apology to the 3 people watching?
Am I not being sincere now?
You know what? I can't tell when you're being honest, when you're telling the truth. When you're a tough read. You're a poker player, and you're a very good one, and it shows in your personal life.
Wow,
it's
really?
Like a guy who doesn't know when to turn off the stage when you walk off the stage.
I'm not playing poker in my real life when I'm not sitting at a poker table. I'm not playing poker with you.
I don't think you can help it. I think it embodies you. It's part of your. I love this about you. There's a dry humor, a sarcasm, and it's quiet and it's hard to read sometimes. I'm being nice, man. What are you talking about? Put the one up. Michael's actually being nice. Wow. Man. Anyway, Elizabeth, let us know if you want. She's not going to want to be on it now. Not with you, apparently.
Wow. She actually told me privately she was looking to co-host this with me. She did. She messaged me privately and she said, listen, if Michael needs a break, let me know because I would love to co-host this with you.
I need to break your jaw. Oh man. Hey, so the kids were in town. Great Thanksgiving last week, right? You were supposed to go to Disneyland yesterday and
Sunday.
Gabby got I thought Monday you were going to go.
Sunday and Monday, and we were going to come back Monday night, and the kids flew out today. I had my older children in for Thanksgiving. My daughter is in Manhattan, and my son is still in the Midwest, and it was beautiful. It was my once a year where I get all my children in the same house under the same roof, and just very grateful. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know you guys did too. Thank you for the invite to come over and watch some football with you and the fam. Just a lot of people in my house to have to schlep over to your house.
I don't remember that invite, but
that wasn't you that invited me to. Maybe it was a different friend that invited me.
The family came over Tuesday. I got to tell you,
we came over Tuesday. I think we had a great night, time with you guys.
Your eldest son Noah is just a sweetheart, man. And I was watching how he was with his little brother Max, and You could learn a lot from your son Noah.
I can.
Yeah, I mean we all can. We can learn from the younger
Sure.
generation, learn what not to do, but also learn what to do. Is it true? And I want you to be honest about this.
He could learn from me how to wear his pants above his ass.
That's something I don't have an opinion on because I think it's stupid.
Pull his pants up, that'd be fine with that.
Did you, or did you not? But you didn't want Max to play Mexican Train because he came over to me and he's like, "Well, my dad doesn't want me to play," and that's when Noah said, "Come over and play with." He teamed up with him, which was very sweet as an older brother. I never would have done that to my little sister. But the thing is, did you really tell him he couldn't play Mexican Train?
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
you've said a number of times that children should be seen and not heard, and
I've said,
yeah, you have, and when we came over here, listen, when we came to your house, we wanted to respect your rules in your house. So what we did is we said to Max, Uncle Michael doesn't like little kids.
You put it on me. You probably see that. This is what I'm talking about.
Does he give you a holiday present? No. Does he wish you a happy birthday? He does. But it's kind of informal because I think he feels he has to because of his friendship with me. So when you come over to Uncle Mike and Aunt Jole's house, we kind of say, stay out.
You don't do. See, I can't tell if you're being serious right now.
I'm joking with you right now.
That's what I'm.
I never told Max that he shouldn't play Mexican Train.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Oh,
yeah, but it came clean. I'm telling you, I'm joking with you. What's wrong?
I know, but you do it so well. You're tough to read. That's the poker face.
Our friend Mark O'Toole. I love you, Mark. I hope you're feeling better. He comes and he says, hey, bitches. Thank you.
I hope he's better. He's got a show tomorrow, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I got fired.
Hey, listen, enough about you. I'm so excited about our guest today. Can we switch gears here?
I can't wait to get to him and get him in the room so we don't have to chat anymore. It's going to be incredible.
Wow, man. I don't know what to tell you. Seriously. It's like crazy. It's like, I just want to say.
Where did he go? Where did you go? Did you remove yourself?
I don't know how to do it to where I get to remove you. How do I remove?
Just click on my picture and then go ahead. Try it. It's fun.
I just clicked on your picture. Did you do it or did I do it? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin is really in a bad mood today. So be kind in the comments. Mark O'Toole, please be kind to Kevin. He's fragile. I don't know what's going on with him. He's on top of the world. I think because his kids were here and they got super close and then they had to leave and go home. So keep that in mind. All right, back to it. How was that? Hey, man.
Hi.
How's my internet speed?
Internet speed is great, man. Your dial-up looks to be working just perfectly.
Dude, I was in the attic for 3 hours wiring the Cat 8 cable, man. It's Cat 8 now. Anyway, let's go back to our guest. Let's bring our guest. Keep him off of it. I don't know who he's talking about.
I don't either. He didn't put who the what is.
No,
but
he's learned.
We have a special show today planned for you. Michael, I was surprised when this gentleman said yes to you because I know he gets asked to do a lot of things. And I got to be honest, you can kind of come like you're a bull in a china shop at people. And I was just afraid because I adore this guy. And I got to tell him how much I adore him when we bring him on the show. I was afraid that you were going to maybe off-put him, because you were going to, kind of bull rush him and say, you got to be on our podcast. You got to be on our podcast.
Is that how I show up? Is that really how I show up?
Once in a while. I just want to ask him first off, when we get him here, if you were approached kindly and with love and respect, because you also do lead with a lot of love and respect too.
Well, which is it? Am I a bull in a china shop or do I lead with love and respect?
We're multidimensional people, right? We're not always the same Michael every time we show up.
This is the Kevin Zucker projection show. A lot of this today, so thus far, has been a projection of what you're struggling with. I don't know what it is, and I would turn the green light back there to red.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredible show today. Las Vegas headliner Bucky Heard has shared the concert stage with such artists as Andy Williams, Michael McDonald, B.B. King, the Beach Boys, Lee Greenwood, The Temptations, and many, many more. In 2016, he joined forces with the legendary Rock and Roll Hall of Fame icon Bill Medley in the revival of the Righteous Brothers, and they currently have a residency at the South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, with over 50 road shows scheduled across the country. In preparation for his solo career, Following the Righteous Brothers' Lovin' Feelin' Farewell Tour, Bucky has just completed a brand new album of all original music in Nashville, Tennessee, with some of the best singers and musicians in the country, and is set to be released in early 2025. I got to be honest with you. I am going to be first in line to listen to this record. I love him. Here, check him out before we bring him in.
That love and feeling. If there's a rock and roll heaven, you're my soul and my inspiration. I had the time of my life. I need your love. Bring back that love.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Bucky Heard. How are you?
Gentlemen, what's happening? What's happening, man? I love you both. The feeling is more than mutual.
Well, Kevin and I have lost that love and feeling, so we hope
you have it back apparently.
We have. Listen, it's show business that we keep forgetting the word. This is all just show. Someone has to play the straight guy, right? To Michael's humorous guy. I have to be the straight guy to him. Bucky, I have to say,
Costello.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Listen,
the Martin to his Lewis,
None of it's true.
That's exactly
going nowhere
right.
fast.
Ask him the question, Kevin. Ask our guest the question.
What are we starting? We're going to just jump right.
First
I just
of all,
wanted to say something before we jumped right in, if that was okay. Okay, go ahead, Michael.
Bucky, thank you for being on. We love you dearly, and everything that happens after this right now, we're grateful to have you. Everything that happens after this little disclaimer, remember that we're grateful and we love you. Okay, now continue, Kevin.
Mark O'Toole says he's on with him tomorrow. Do you like how Mark is taking over our show? This should be called
self-promoting piece of work.
I love you, Mark. That was all Michael, and I'm the one prickly. There we go.
I love Mark too.
Can I tell you, Michael Shapiro? Can I tell you what kind of man this guest is that we have?
Hang on a second. Hang on. We got a guest here. Okay. All right. Tell me what the story is. All right. It wasn't me, man. Stupid does.
The Righteous Brothers are playing in Wisconsin, right? This is like, I don't know, 6 months ago, 8 months ago. And they're playing about, I don't know, an hour or so north of my hometown of Milwaukee. My mother and father have been Righteous Brothers fans for a very, very long time. I mean, my dad's in his early 80s. My mom's in her late 70s. And I happened to mention to Bucky, you're close to my hometown. All right, is this what we're doing tonight? We're going to do this during the guest time, Michael? Are we going to do that? Okay.
Finish your story.
Bucky Heard was so amazingly beautiful. He invited my parents to the show.
Oh.
He saw them after the show. They took some photos together. And I just, Bucky, I know I sent you a text, but you were very special. And I know we have another mutual friend in common, Mr. Tony Orlando, that we'll talk about in a little bit as well. But I just wanted to say thank you. This is the type of man that Bucky Heard is. Without even a question, he just said, please, I would love for them to come to the show. I'd love for them to see it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. My parents still to this day are talking about it. And you left an amazing impression in my mom and dad. So thank you. Thanks for being here too.
Listen, brother, they were so precious. I'm so, I lost both of my parents, and so I kind of adopt my friends' parents, and they were just so sweet. And I see why you're such an awesome person. They raised a very wonderful person in you, and I feel the same way. And they were just so sweet and so fun. I wish I could have spent more time with them than I did, but they were just wonderful.
Thank you, Bucky. Did you hear what he just said, Michael, about me? He said,
I wanted to go, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. We're talking about Kevin here, right, Bucky? Must have been somebody else's parents. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man. He is a great guy. And you know something? Like attracts like. It takes one to know one. I think Kevin and I both feel that way about you too, Bucky. And that is a very sweet story. I didn't know that, and I'm glad you shared it. Now, can we go back to me real quick, though? Kevin wants to know, did I bombard you about being on the show? Or
You were very, very sweet about it. I mean, and I actually bombarded you every time I have him. It's like Kevin's almost like, Michael's almost like my therapist.
Right.
I'm breaking, going from the Righteous Brothers and kind of over the next year moving into my own career. I've got, I haven't done this in 10 years and I've never done it in Vegas. And so I'm constantly calling Michael, asking him questions.
I just turned to my trusty manual.
Yes.
This is how I learned to talk to you. Is I use this. It's from China.
Very good. He's talked me off the ledge many times, and it's been wonderful. You're very gentle, Michael.
So you did this you started in Branson, right? Is that where you were performing regularly, or
yes.
before? Okay.
I was. I went from. I studied theater at the famous theatrical school of Auburn University. And
never heard of it.
Well, no, nobody has, and except for Bo Jackson. That's the only way people know, sports people. But I went to work on the cruise ships, and then kept hearing about Branson, Missouri in the '90s. Which is where Kevin mentioned Tony Orlando. I was actually a dancer for Tony.
Oh wow!
I was a dancer. I was a Russian dancer for Yakov Smirnov. You do what you got to do to pay the bills. And so I was in Branson for 22 years and had my own band. I got to perform with some wonderful people. And that's where I met Bill. That's how actually he came into Dick Clark's American Bandstand Theater there in '06, him and Paul Revere. And they were doing the shows there. And then Bill started actually helping them book some of the acts in there. So they would have people like Martha and the Vandellas and Bobby Rydell and David Somerville of the Diamonds, all these great acts. And Bill would come out and he sat in a couple of times with my band. I had a 10-piece horn band called the Horn Dogs. We played together for 22 years, and up until I moved out here. And that's kind of where I got to know him. But we never, I knew him from 2006, and we never even thought we would ever be like singing together. It was just kind of crazy how all that went down.
So you've been singing with Bill for, has it been 10 years?
Starting February 27th was our first gig. Starting this February 27th, we will begin our 10th year.
Wow. So you haven't done anything solo on your own since you've joined. Right?
The only thing I did was coming out of COVID with the amazing John Wiedemeyer. He and I were doing a duo, and we just trying to stay afloat like we all did. And John's like having a full band with you anyway. So we would play. We got the opportunity to play Italian American Club and the Bootlegger and places like that. And so, but as far as playing, like I'm used to with a full band and all this, like when you guys ask for promo material, it's like I don't have any. I mean,
you're going to have some after the 10th.
Yes. I'm gonna, and the 14th, I'm going to be filming, and so trying to get things in place. We're actually on the Righteous Brothers Love and Feeling Farewell tour, so that'll probably carry us, well into next year. We've got some contractual obligations, and Bill wants to make sure we go to some places that have been really good to him and Bobby, that were really good to him and Bobby, and have also been really good to us, that want us to come back. So I would say by the fall of next year, we're going to really, especially slow down on the road shows. Mm-hmm. We'll probably continue to do Vegas until, as Bill puts it, until the wheels fall off.
Why not?
He loves playing here. Michael Gaughan, South Point. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's they treat you like kings over there, and him and Bill have had a relationship since the '60s. So I'm trying to get myself, the reality of it's coming down, and this wonderful ride I've been on is, it's going to come to an end. Matter of fact, we were playing a show, and we're in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, at the American Theater, and Bill,
American Music Theater. I think we were there the week before you guys were this year.
I think you were, yeah.
I love seeing your pictures of. Yep.
I know. I see you guys too. I'm like, I know that dude. Bill pulls me over to the window, and he said, "Look out the window at all the people coming in. Of course, like you said, they're your parents' age. They're all in their 70s." And he said, and that was we had a sold out house. There was a lot of people waiting to get in, and he said, "Look at these beautiful people coming in to see it. That's pretty cool, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah, man, it's really awesome." He said, "I want you to notice their age. You better be saving your money."
That's good advice, right?
So I took my money and decided to make an album. So that's what I did.
So the album's done. What stage are you at, and when does it get released? Oh, we froze. We're frozen. Come on, Bucky, come back. Bucky had to go to space and back. He's got tripped up on a star. Wishing on a star. All right.
Do we have?
That's a good picture of him, though. At least it's frozen on him.
Are we frozen too?
No, I don't think.
Do we
so.
know if? Do we know if
You're moving? We're.
Am I moving?
Yeah, you're moving. Let's see. Oh no, wait, you're frozen.
Am I frozen too?
No, you're not frozen. Yeah. So,
I'm gonna take my shirt off. Let me know if I'm frozen.
I was gonna go pee. I always wanted to do that on the podcast.
That would be great, especially leaving me alone. That would be.
Yeah. Somebody chime in and let us know if we got some movement here.
Anita told me you're moving. Yeah, we just lost Mr. Heard. So Bucky,
he's he's back. Here we go.
He's back. There
you go.
Oh. There you are.
My computer, I had a full charge, and I don't know what just happened to it. It may have died.
I like the Christmas tree view anyway. You just wanted to show off your Christmas tree. We've heard that about you.
Check it out.
Yeah,
beautiful, man.
Bill has been known around the country and around the world to show off his Christmas tree a bit. You know that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
But yeah, so the album's done. I just finished it. I got a great producer, some great musicians playing on the record. There are 7 songs. I wrote one of them, and the others I got some songs from some of the best. I mean, Nashville has amazing songwriters. Ken Blasey wrote a couple of the songs that I'm doing, and he wrote "If Tomorrow Never Comes" for Garth Brooks. He wrote "Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up." And Chris Lusinger, Garth's lead guitarist, was the music director for my project. So everything's in the can, and so now we're just probably going to wait till early spring, maybe February, somewhere in there, to start releasing, since all the Christmas albums are coming out now and all that stuff. So
you got a single picked out?
What's that?
Is there a single already picked out you're going to release first?
Yeah, I have. It's a song called "The Lightning." And we're actually producing a video for that, and I'm going in. You mentioned Branson. I'm going back into Branson to do a video on January 3rd of one of the songs that I wrote called "It Is What It Is Till It Ain't," and so yeah. And the only cover I'm doing on the album is "Crying" by Orbison. If you guys have been to the show, which you have,
I've heard you do that song. Beautiful. You do it like nobody else, man.
Oh, thank you, brother. Bill picked that song for me. It scared the crap out of me when he did, but. He picked that song for me to do in the show because he said, I want you to do a song that's not a Righteous Brothers song, that people will hear you as Bucky and not compare you to Bobby. So he picked that song, and it scared the hell out of me, y'all. I'm not lying. I mean, you're both singers. You understand. It's Orbison. And I've never touched Orbison purposely my entire life. I've never done a Roy Orbison song. But Bill's arranged this beautiful arrangement. So I'm doing it on my album, but a completely different version, like more of a soulful. There's no backup singers, and it's not a big hoopla. It's just real soulful and down to earth version of the song. So,
that sounds
but
amazing.
I'm really excited about it all.
Can't wait to hear it, man. I really, I've been following your travels on Facebook. You've been putting little video snippets up in the recording studio. Always cool to see the behind the scenes of what goes on. People really have, I think it's changed now with the modern generation of having access to social media and seeing things that we're all doing in our daily lives that we choose to share, but nobody really understands how hard it is, right? It's making an album is not easy. It takes a lot of
you guys. You're producers, creators, you're creative minds. So not only are you fronting the group, and not only are you singing, but you're also organizing, creating. You're right, man. It's people see you up on stage, they think, oh, that must be fun. Well, yeah, that part's fun, but there's a lot of work and money and blood, sweat, and tears that go on behind the scenes.
I tend to go out of my way to let everybody know how much I'm suffering through the process because
what, you kind of do.
I do.
I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
It's oh my God, what a great show. Oh, you have no idea what I was doing. 10 years in the making.
It's a sweatshop.
And they walk away quiet and they don't come back to a show. I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or what, but
It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. So all right, so we got a big show with you. We're excited about to have you perform here in Las Vegas. It's coming up here on December 10th. Another concert for a cause. This is going to be awesome. Bucky, who do you got playing with you that night? Who's backing you up? Is it John Wiedemeyer on guitar?
Yes, I've got John. John's home from touring with the Beach Boys, so John Wiedemeyer on lead guitar. I've got Walter Jones on bass, pretty much the Righteous Brothers rhythm section. Walter Jones on bass, Jess Gopin on drums, Tim Lee, who's been the musical director for the Righteous Brothers for almost 40 years. Tim's my musical director. And then we've got Tyreek Johnson and Fletch Walcott singing backup, man. So
sweet. And there are some tickets available still for that. It's for a good cause, and it'll be an amazing night of music with Bucky Heard. You can go to Notoriety. Go to Notoriety. What is it? NotorietyLive.com. What's their website, Kevin? You were in residency there for a year. Where does it say? I don't even see what it says. Too much
Look
stuff
at
on
that.
this.
There's a lot of information on there, but
no
not
tickets.
To go to get the tickets.
The reason being is that flyer I think was made for social media with a link. But go to NotorietyLive.com and you can buy tickets for the show. I'll be there. I can't wait. I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
I'm premiering these songs. I'm doing all of the original stuff, but I'm mixing them in with some great songs that everybody loves. We're doing some Doobie Brothers. We're doing, we're doing some. Have you ever noticed when you're trying to mention songs that you do in a song, all of a sudden that you go in a show, everything you just go blank. We're doing some Creedence Clearwater Revival, some Eagles.
Killer.
I'm going to do, as a tribute to the Righteous Brothers, I'll be doing Unchained Melody, and of course we'll do Crying and a little Journey. And then we're going to mix in these great originals that, like I said, I'm so proud of. And I just can't wait to share them with everybody. This is going to be the premiere of my first solo show here in Las Vegas, as well as the premiere of my new record. So anybody,
it's amazing.
The support's greatly appreciated. I'd love to see everybody. And thank you guys for giving me the chance to come on your awesome show and plug it, man. I really appreciate it.
It's a stupid show about nothing. What is this?
Happy to be watching this podcast. Hello to each of you, and a special thank you, Bucky, for being so nice to us, Kevin, Kathy, and me this year in Warren, Michigan, at the Andiamo Celebrity Showroom. You and Bill were fantastic and super nice. How great! See, my sentiments exactly. Bucky is the top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain. So Bucky, your daughter now is how old?
She'll be 19 on the 27th of December.
And she away at school. She went to school. She's at school, right? Didn't you tell me?
She's going to the AMDA. It's called AMDA, the American Musical and Dramatic Academy, on scholarship.
Good for
she's
her.
studying theater there, and she's just loving every second of it, man. I was so worried. I know it would, as with kids and stuff. I mean, she couldn't make a frozen pizza, and now she's riding the subway and. She's just. You
got to throw them in.
Yeah, she loves it, man. And you'll laugh when I tell you. I tried to talk her out of going into the entertainment business, but she's going to do it.
You should have used reverse psychology on that one and encouraged her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I told her, I said, I really need a doctor in the family or a lawyer, somebody that can take care of me when I'm old.
That's true. Well, let me ask you this: so you've been touring and traveling. It's been crazy over the last decade. Now she's away in college, but. Your beautiful wife is at home. It must be difficult for her while you're away. So does she have a boyfriend? Anyway, so
wow, he booted Bucky out of the room.
How was that? Was that a good one?
No hands, Bucky.
I did it. Wow,
yeah, that was. I didn't realize it was coming. You just Bucky. Just so you know, it's a badge of honor to be on this Shapiro and Zucker show. To be removed from the room when you don't know it's coming. Everybody goes through it. Holy cow, that was brutal, man.
And it's a fair question. And now people are wondering, wow, I wonder if there's an eligible, wifey at home while the rock star's out touring, So very excited about the show on December 10th. He's going to premiere. I didn't realize he's going to premiere stuff from his album too. That's going to be killer. So, all right, listen, Kevin.
Yeah, get your tickets now, notorietylive.com. How much are the tickets, Michael?
They're $40. I did know that actually. They're $40. It goes to directly to the nonprofit and it's for the kids. And then also, if Mark O'Toole is probably already sold out, he sells out way in advance. And I hate to plug Mark O'Toole right now, but Bucky will be on the Mark O'Toole show tomorrow at is that one at Freedom? Is it called Freedom Hall out there?
I don't know. I'm not part of it.
You got fired.
Got fired.
So let me get this straight.
I got hung out to dry there after I taught them how to do their job.
You went in there and straightened that room out and taught those guys how to do it. Yep.
I certainly did.
Wow.
And then as soon as they didn't need me anymore, they showed me the door. Isn't that cool? Like I got forced into ageism retirement.
That's a testament to you being
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Difficult to be around.
And they haven't paid their unemployment to me yet. I haven't answered.
You didn't collect unemployment.
Yeah, I'm collecting. I'm trying.
You're not. You work for Mark O'Toole. You didn't work for that place.
My lawyer sued him. Yeah.
Wow. You got a couple of lawsuits pending now.
I do.
It's great.
You should be careful about your words, or you might get one too.
Oh, sue me. I dare you. Bring it on. I got a whole my second floor of my building is all set up for my legal issues. Yeah.
Right on.
I got 46 lawyers on retainer.
Right. Hey, so you never talked about your Thanksgiving at the top of the program. You didn't talk about what you guys did.
It was amazing. And we you hit the wrong button. You're supposed to hang up on me.
I wasn't
going to end the stream.
I wasn't going to hang up on you.
You tried to end the stream and you blew
Nicole
it.
Amato. Look who's here today. Nicole.
No.
Why now, Nicole? Why at the end do you say hello to us? We missed you this
Maybe
entire
she's
episode.
watching the whole thing from behind. And then Anita. Hi, Anita. Again.
Hi, Anita. Right. Anita's back.
Yeah.
They're the dogs, right?
Yeah, the dogs are barking. I feel a little anxiety and stress.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna keep playing with my new cameras, and then I think that's probably Amazon with the longer cabling that I need, and I'm gonna go ahead and just make some decisions and mount these cameras in here. I mounted one of them. I'm not so sure about all the angles. I kind of wish I had some people in here to sort of, guide me with that, right? But nothing's permanent. Anything can be moved. Hey, Melvin, we're in the middle of a podcast. He wants to be on. Come here, Mel, quick. Come here, Melvin. Who is it? Come here. Anyway. I don't waste your time anymore. We're at 37 minutes, so why don't you ask me a question and hang up on me? Go ahead.